Good day and welcome to the Microsoft Windows Operating System Basics course. In today's video, we're looking at the last topics on the Windows settings and control panel. So we will show you how you can set default applications and also how you can use the control panel to change a number of things. So let us start by first going to settings. We talked about settings, and to do that we click the start button here, then you look for settings, and let's see, in order to go to application, let's go to apps, and under apps you see default apps, and there are categories under which you can select what is your default application. For example, if I want to use my web browser, I set my default application to Google Chrome, which means the moment I want to search something or I click a link, it will be open in Google Chrome. I can change it to something else. To do that, I will click on it, and then I have a list of things. I can say let's make Internet Explorer. So by doing this, I have just set my web browser, I have set the default apps to the Internet Explorer. So if I want to open a link, then it will be open first in Internet Explorer. So, and if I want to go back, I click it again and I can click Google Chrome in that sense. Okay, so that's one way to set your default apps, and actually you can do that to many other things like your music player. Let's say you click on it and you can select VLC as your default music player or Windows Media Player, and this is how you can set your default apps. So that's about setting default application. So depending on which category you want, you can choose the type you want. So if we try for a photo viewer, so let's see, does it display more? Yeah, and you can use any one of that. Okay, so that's about the default app. So we go back to settings and we go out from settings. The last thing we'll talk about is the control panel environment. Now in control panel there are also things you can set yourself, and to show you how this works, we will simply take you straight to control panel environment. So to look for control panel environment, go to the search box and type control panel, and then you can click the control panel app. And similar to what you see in settings, you can see also similar stuff like your internet, your hardware, sound, your user account, your programs, and you can adjust any settings you want here. And let's assume you want to remove a program that you installed on your computer that you don't like. You can use the uninstall the program. So if I click the uninstall a program, to take me to the list of programs, and let's assume that I want to remove Microsoft Teams, I can click on it and I will click uninstall. But I'm not going to do this now because I'm not intending to remove any program, but this is just to show you. And when you click uninstall, it will take you through some steps, asking you some few simple questions which you can select the answers you want until it uninstalls that program. So if we go back, another thing you can change is your user account. So remember that I showed in one of the video that my computer is programmed as Fredometer. So if I go to change my account and I want to change that name, so I can say change my account, tells me current account is by Fredometer, and I can click on it, and when I click on it I can say change the account name. So if I click on it, I can type a new name here and I can say, for example, PowerTech-Computers, change name, and then it's changed. Okay, and the nice thing about this is that when you do that, it will, when you lock your computer or start your computer, and you want to start doing things on it, this is the first thing that it shows you when your computer is turned on. And if you have a password or you log off your computer and you want to log on, this is also the name that comes on your screen. So you can change it to your own name as well. So I'm going to change it again. Change name. I'm going to type again, and then when I'm done, I just go back again until I'm out. Okay, and you can also change the time and date here like we've shown before. If I click it, and you can change the format how you want it. You can go through some administration, but that's only if you're familiar with what you're doing here. So I will cancel this, and you can look at the internet status, see that I'm connected to this public network, and it's a Wi-Fi. I can troubleshoot my Wi-Fi, and I can set up a new connection by using this. So these are things you can do on the control panel. So if I go back and on the systems, there are a number of things you can also check. So I'll leave the rest to you to play, because in other videos to come we will talk about other type of settings and options, and you can see them more in details. So this is basically how to work with your control panel, and when you're done you can click the close button, and that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you, and I will see you in the next big topic.